Fellas, it's time to go ghost. It's time to cut out the distractions, cut out the nonsense, the BS that we've been entertaining for so long, cut out the fake friendships, cut out the addiction, cut off the bad habits. It's time to go ghost and really elevate our lives. It's time to really lock in just for 6 months. I'm not asking for a year. I'm not asking for the rest of your life. I'm asking for 6 months of full commitment towards yourself, towards your goals, towards your purpose, and towards your legacy. And to God, man, let's go get it. Let's really make this happen. It's going to take going ghost. It's going to take cutting everything off, cutting the distractions off. It's going to cost that. It's going to take that. But that's going to be worth it in the end. But listen, before we get into the video, fellas, how we doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope your life is going well. Hey, if you got a recent blessing going on, man, let me know in the comment section. I want to hear from you. And shout out to the Evolved Manhood family, man. We're growing rapidly. We're developing a lot, man. We're all growing and evolving. So I'm really proud of y'all. Let's keep doing it. Let's keep the same momentum. Let's go harder. You know what I'm saying? So before we begin, let's do our daily affirmation. Repeat after me. I'm growing. I'm changing. And I'm evolving. For God, for my goals, and for my legacy. All right, if you participated, I appreciate you, and we ain't gonna wait too long, man. Let's get right into the video. So listen, it's time to live that private lifestyle. And when I go ghost, that's what I'm really referring to, is that private lifestyle. That's what we have to do, man. And a private lifestyle does not mean nobody can know what you have going on, but it does mean it's time to talk less. You see, us men, we often get into the habit of talking so much about our goals and our dreams and our aspirations that they end up not happening. We end up falling back on our responsibilities because we were talking so much, but there wasn't so much action behind those words. There wasn't so much action behind that talking. So listen, it's time to quit the talking and to lock in and let our results do the speaking. It's time to let our results say everything that needs to be said about how hard we work and who we are as men. Let the work do the talking. If you're in school right now, let your A's do the talking. Get them A's, man. Get those grades. If you're running a business, man, let your revenue do the talking. Let your sales do the talking. But all this, it's not necessary. It's not. Your work and your actions speak much louder than your words. Man, when I was in middle school, man, they used to tell us a picture is worth 1,000 words. So let your life be a picture of who you are. Let these next 6 months be a picture of your mindset and of your capability. The words aren't necessary. The words mean this much. The actions are up here. The actions mean this much. But it's going to take that commitment and that consistent action. We can't commit for 1 month. It has to be at least 6. That's my challenge to y'all through this video. We're going 6 months, fully committing, going ghost, and putting in this work. And listen, that's going to mean a social media detox as well. I've spoken about this on the channel, but listen, social media is the one place you don't need to be if you're really trying to commit to your growth. And I'm not saying you can't be on social media for an hour or 2 a day, but when it's getting up there to 3 to 4 hours and you're just scrolling mindlessly, just watching videos, not even learning anything, man. It's different if you're watching an Evolved Manhood video or one of these other YouTubers that are making positive content. But if you're just watching videos to watch videos and you're not gaining any knowledge in any way, shape, or form, man, that is harming you. You might not even notice it. It's harming you. In moderation, like all things, is good. A few minutes a day just to calm down and relax. But if you haven't earned it, I don't see why you should be picking up that phone and scrolling. If you haven't put in any pain for the day, why are you picking up your phone and scrolling? If you haven't put in any effort, why are you picking up your phone and scrolling? We have commitments to achieve. We have work to do. We have promises that we've made to ourselves that we need to keep to ourselves. So why are we on that phone all day, brother? We're evolving to manhood. That's some boy type stuff. That's some little boy stuff on the phone all day, on the devices all day. It's time to put some work in. It's time to handle our responsibilities as men. It's time to quit the addictions and the bad habits. And I know how an addiction can grab a hold of you and hold on to you. But listen to me right now when I say in the name of Jesus Christ that addiction be lifted off of your life. That it can and it will happen if you commit to God and to yourself, to bettering yourself. If you tell yourself that this is the last day that I'm letting this stand. I deserve more. My Creator says that I am worth more. So I will no longer stoop so low as to stay addicted to this thing that is holding me back from my goals and my dreams. But you got to make the decision. You have to make that conscious decision in your mind that it's time to boss up and evolve. It's really time. Because we know that this life cannot be taken for granted. We know that our time on this earth is fleeting and short. It's minuscule. It's this much. So we have to make it count while we're here. We can't be wasting our time. We can't waste our time in this life doing what's comfortable now, because in the future, we're going to be stuck with a hard life. A solemn and sad and depressing life. When we know if we would have worked harder in our younger years, we could have made a change and not only brought wealth to ourselves, but to our families and to the next generation. Man, that can be you. That's supposed to be you, but you have to commit, man. I keep telling you in almost every single video, you have to say, I love myself enough to go and do this. I value myself enough to go and try to evolve. You have to make that commitment, man, and handle your finances too, brother. And I'm going to make a video on this pretty soon because I'm actually reading a finance book right now that's giving me some knowledge so that before I get on this camera and talk to you about finances, I know what I'm talking about. But listen, man, we have to get our money right. Let's save up our money. We can't be blowing every single check. Like I said, that's some boy type stuff. We're men now. We have to handle our finances and build something that can last, man. Let's build multiple sources of income. Let's find out what assets we can apply to our lives. What assets we can bring to our lives. How many liabilities are we holding? How many things are pulling money away from us weekly, monthly? If you got all these subscriptions, man, Netflix, Hulu, Paramount, what are we doing, man? So we got 8 hours plus the money we're spending on the subscription to waste, but we don't have hours to put to our goals and dreams, but we don't have time to really commit to ourselves. And I'm going to keep saying it, but in moderation, those things are cool. But it's time to cut down on what's not serving us. And financially, that might be those subscriptions. Financially, it might be something that's holding you back that you keep paying for. Bad food, unhealthy food. Let's get some healthier options in the fridge. Let's start cooking a little bit more. Do we always need fast food, or can we do healthier for ourselves? This is how you have to think, brother. And I know it sounds overwhelming, it sounds hard, but guess what? It's 100% worth it every single time. You will never regret doing it. Like you never regret going to the gym. You have to commit. It's time to learn who you are, man. It's time to find out if you're really built like that, if you're really cut out that cloth or not. And I can't answer that for you. Nor can I change your mindset to make you think that way. Nor can I add discipline to your life. These are all things you have to promise to yourself. These are all things you have to boss up, go ghost, and evolve into. So let's do it, man. Why are we wasting time? Why are we still holding back? We know what we're destined for. We know how valuable we are. So it's time to go and get it. It's time to stop wasting time, and it's time to go and get it. All right, I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. I ain't gonna hold you for too long, but let's really evolve in our lives, man. If this video resonated with you or helped you out, let me know in the comment section, and let's continue to grow and evolve. The channel's growing rapidly. I love to see new people here, man. Welcome to the Evolved Manhood family. Welcome to the brotherhood. It's great to have you, and I'll see you in the next video. All right.